Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Civilization 6, continuing on with my Mouseazuma playthrough, where I'm playing as the Aztec Empire. And the war continues on with the Congo, and it looks like I have an opportunity here to attack this trader. Now, I don't know exactly how this works. I also have this village down here that I might be able to get, but I think the Russians are going to get to it first. At first, I thought they moved away from it. I'm not sure. Were they here? Then they could have gotten it. So I don't know actually where they're going. I don't know if it's a good idea to route my one of my troops over there to see if they can get it. In any case, let's go ahead and see about the plundering of this this trader and see what that does. All right, so we can plunder it here. Oh, it just gives us gold. All right, that's nice. And that ends the turn. Okay, well, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and move this warrior over just in case I might be able to get the village. Now, I did open up this warrior to being attacked by the archer in their capital, but I think he'll survive okay. So let's hop over across the river here. If the Russians get it, it's not the end of the world, I guess. All right, so at this point, I have nothing protecting the city, so I'm going to put the scout in there for now. We'll have the scout fortify until healed. I'll have one worker go hop in the city. The other worker I'll have come over here, and I guess we'll improve this to be a farm. Although we could always undo the farm later. I guess we might as well have this worker go over and make a farm over here as well, right? So, I'll go ahead and have him move over that way. Okay. I guess it's time to do something with the Great Prophet here. So, I did a little bit of looking into things. And according to what I saw, if you take the Great Prophet and you bring him to a holy site, or Stonehenge, which also acts as a holy site, you can found a religion. And I guess that's why it's highlighted in white here. So, I'm going to go ahead and move them over. And then we can found a religion. So I'm not that sure if that's something we can do right now. So we can choose a icon here. All right, well, what do we feel like would be appropriate for the Aztec Empire? Looking through, I don't see anything that screams at me. Oh, well, you know what? This kind of... Is that Egyptian? I think this is an Egyptian symbol. Yeah. That might be a nice Aztec symbol here. Most of the other ones, I would say no. Unless we go for something simple like a serpent or something like that, but I think I'm happy with this. I'm going to go ahead and confirm. And then we have to choose what we want here. So we've got Jesuit education. We purchase campus and theater, square districts, buildings with faith. We can do religious community, shrines and temples. Each provide +1 housing. Zen meditation, amenity, and cities with +2 specialty districts. Okay, that might be useful. We have reliquaries. Relics have triple yield of both faith and tourism. Not really sure what a relic is. And then work ethic. +1% production for each follower. So out of all of these, I would say probably Zen meditation or work ethic. For instance, in my capital, I think this would already qualify because I think the Wonder counts as a specialty district. Not sure of that, but could be. And then the campus counts as one. Again, not for sure on whether Wonders count as specialty districts. Otherwise, we just get a production bonus, which I kind of like that. And we already have a production bonus going because of our Pantheon. So, yeah, what the heck? +1% production for each follower. Get things produced really quickly. And then choose your religious beliefs. We've got cathedral, allow construction of cathedral, +3 faith. Okay, so that's just a special building. Allow construction of meeting houses, +3 faith, and +2 production. I like that. Okay, so allows construction of watts, +3 faith, +2 science. Okay, so most of these are buildings initially. I'm guessing all the ones that have little, hands in prayer are buildings. So we have over here +3 faith, +2 food, and then just +3 faith, and then we've got missionaries on top of all of that. And then down here we have probably just bonuses. So +2 gold for each city following this religion. So there's a lot to look at here. Type bonuses from your city following your religion are 50% more powerful. Okay. Each holy site or theater square district is in a city. Okay, +1 faith, +1 culture. I like that. +2 faith for every city following the religion. Stewardship, each campus or commercial hub district and a city. +1 science, +1 gold. +1 gold for every 4 followers. +1 culture for every 5 followers of this religion. Okay. Defender of the Faith. Combat units gain +10 combat strength when within the borders of friendly cities that follow this religion. Holy Order. Missionaries and apostles are 30% cheaper. I like this one, Defender of the Faith. Okay. Preachers. Religion. Spreads to cities 30% further away. Well, that sounds good too. Crusade. Combat units gain +10 combat strength near foreign cities that follow this religion. Okay. So that's unlikely at this moment. Missionary Zeal, religious units ignore movement costs of terrain and features. Wow, that seems very powerful. Your religion's pressure never drops due to losses in theological combat. Okay, scripture, religious spread from adjacent city pressure is 24. I kind of like Missionary Zeal. Now, I don't know how many of my units will be religious. Oh, okay, so religious units, probably great prophets and things like that. Missionaries, not combat units. Okay, I get that. So this would be more defensive, obviously. This would be more offensive, granted that the person I'm attacking would have to have this religion nearby. So, kind of defensive as well. I mean, unless I spread my faith across the world, this is not going to be all that useful. So really, what do we want here? Do we want a special building that we can build, like this meeting house that gives us faith and production? Or do we want some kind of bonus? I mean, all of these are good. I mean, there's nothing here that really is bad. I mean, that's the whole point, right? I think I'm going to go ahead and do the meeting house, though. I kind of like the faith and production. I'm kind of going with a production-heavy build here with a lot of bonuses, so why not? We'll just keep doing that. Meeting house. I'm sure there's some other... Okay, we're going to be doing Shikism, I guess. I guess it bases itself off of what traits you pick. And it looks like Eastern Orthodoxy and Protestantism is already picked, I'm going to assume. All right, so we'll go ahead and found this religion. Okay, the formation of a religion by your great prophet inspires deeper thought on the nature of the divine. Your progress towards theology has advanced considerably. Okay, let's take a look here. So, Russia founded Eastern Orthodoxy. I guess that makes sense. And then Protestantism was founded by an unmet player. So we have 3 religions right now. Now, one thing that I have to keep in mind is the Arabian Empire will be upset with me if I do not spread my religion to them. They are looking forward to that. That's kind of how their empire works. No, I apologize. Wasn't that the trait of the Congo? And I'm at war with the Congo, so we don't care. What is the trait of this guy? Wants to have his worship buildings in many cities and likes civilization with it. Dislikes civilizations following other religions or civilizations waging war on followers of his religion. Okay, so he doesn't have a religion yet. So if we spread our religion to him, then that would make him happier probably with us. I do see that there is a prophet, I'm not a prophet, a missionary here that's possibly going to my city down here, which currently does not have my faith. Only my capital, I think, has my faith. So I'll have to keep that in mind. And I'm not exactly sure. Probably missionaries spread. Things like that. Okay, well, in any case, what do we got going on here? We've got... These guys have already moved. You can just sleep. Got our warriors up here. That's Hong Kong. All right, we want to keep them out of range of the city if we can. I do have to keep in mind, though, how line of sight works. So I could have probably been okay in this space because of the block of line of sight with the forest here. But ideally, I'd want to cross the river probably so I can get better movement without being attacked. All right, well, I guess that's everything we can do for this turn. So let's go ahead and go on to the next. That was a pretty busy turn, founding religion and all that. Okay, so the missionary is not going towards me. Okay, they're attacking this unit pretty heavily. What is this? Is this some kind of fort? It is an encampment.
Don't underrate the value of military knowledge. But if men make war in slavish obedience to rules, they will fail.
Okay, we don't have any cavalry units available right now. We could get the general points instead of what we have now. What do we have now? Oh, we don't have any wild card policy? Okay, well, I guess we might as well take the general points then, right? There we go. I could have swore we had something down here. Oh, well. Okay. We have to choose a civic. Alright, at the moment, we have a bonus to drama and poetry. And we have a bonus to defensive tactics. What do we get out of defensive tactics? We get +6 city defense strength and +5 city range strength. And then we have 100% production toward defensive buildings. Okay, and then over here we have amphitheater, theater square, and literary tradition, which is +2 great writer points. I might take defensive tactics. Because that seems like a pretty useful trait here, this here. Or we could go with just this because we have a discount. You know what, we'll go with... Well, we have a discount over here too, right? Yeah, we'll take this anyway, though. Alright. Just get it over with. Okay, we have things to improve, so I'm going to go ahead and build farms. And one thing I'm going to do really quickly is I'm going to come over to my capital, and I'm just going to make sure that we're not locking workers here. I'd like them to just do whatever they want to do. That's fine. Okay. And we'll make sure that our other city is the same is true. So, come over here. Not locking anybody. We're perfectly fine then. And over here, we're not locking anybody. I'm fairly certain I didn't. Oh, no, actually we are. There, you can do whatever you want. They're doing already what they want to do, or need. Okay, workers. Ideally, I'd like you to cross the river here, but I am a little bit worried about this guy. coming across and trying to steal the worker. There's not really a way that I can easily prevent that other than moving the worker far away, but I also do want the worker to be able to improve this tile. Alright, well, just to be on the safe side, I'm going to move the worker even though I could get that improvement worked on. Alright, before I do that, I'd like to come over to these workers and have them working on improvements. And then you can't hop on the hill. Okay. So you just took a beating a little bit by the city and what have you. So what I'd like you to do is just cross the river, because that's a good place to be defensively. And it looks like I'm getting away with getting this close to a new population. So that one over there. And you, my friend, are going to go ahead and just build an improvement where you're standing. Alright, well that takes care of those workers. Okay, so you're going to do that. You are going to fortify. And you're going to come back to the city. Yeah, I'd like to get in here and attack this encampment if I can. I think if I stay within forests, I'll probably be okay as far as being attacked. So, we use a train here to get close and hopefully kill these guys that are in the encampment. But taking their capital is going to be tough. Might be easier to take this city. Okay, it looks like we're good to go for the turn. And so they're going to continue shooting at me. Alright, no, I'm not giving you back your city. Screw you. I don't care how much you're going to give me for it. As a matter of fact, you're giving me less and less for it, although I think you're giving me more gold a turn. But I'm not giving you your city back. I want that city. It's useful. And I can't, like, do a counter offer, so it just refused, pretty much. I mean, I could get my own piece, but screw that guy. Ooh, we got another trade route that we can attack, maybe. Oh, we got something going on over here. Maybe barbarians. Okay. Now, I'm thinking about taking my scout down south to see what's down there. And I'm going to go ahead and quick buy a archer in the city to defend. And you can fortify until healed. I should be out of range over here of anything nasty, so unless this guy can attack me, which I doubt, I'm going to go ahead and move the scout one over. I unfortunately can't cross the river this turn, but maybe next turn. And then I'm going to bring my warrior back around. Hopefully we can get in here and start working on their capital. Okay, we'll skip this unit for now. Well, actually, we'll have them fortify. Make them nice and... Alright, build a mine. Okay, I think we've improved everything over here pretty nicely. So this guy can just sleep for now. Alright, I'm still worried about this warrior and what it's going to do. I don't have an easy way to avoid it, though. I guess we can move over here. Can't get me there. We'll just wait for the... I'm not going to allow them to easily get workers out, from me. I mean, I don't know if the AI will just, decide to go to war with me because... Wow, this is going to be tough, huh? I'm thinking I probably have to make peace here because taking their capital is going to be mega hard. I could go after this city down here, but let's just see if we can make peace. Because at this point, I just don't think I'm in position to fight this out. The enemy has a really good position on me. Let's see if we can make peace here. So, I will gladly take their horses. And 100 gold. And gold per turn. I'll just take whatever default it's going to give me. Alright, so that's what I'm offering for peace here. Is I want a horse, I want some gold, and I want some gold per turn. And they don't get anything out of the deal. So if they want peace, they got to give it to me. You have to give me something for it. So we'll accept deal. I mean, I don't know if they're going to do it or not. Okay, so there's their peace. Alright, so we got a bunch of gold. We're getting gold per turn. We're getting horses per turn. But we're no longer at war. So we can back off and chill out. And give ourselves an opportunity to kind of regroup here with our military units. So these guys are just going to back off. And we may actually have them reroute to try and hunt down barbarians. I know there are barbarians over here somewhere. Alright, so that's going to do it for this turn. Let's move on to the next. Huh. Saladin's giving me gold. That's nice. Alright, we'll move on to the next turn.
Denda mona kakaketi ketidieno. Mukabula kinzambi ponso kondo lumungu.
You're already upset with me. So don't worry about it. What do we got going on here?
The Lord made us all out of iron. Then he turns up the heat to forge some of us into steel.
Okay, so I more than likely can upgrade warriors here. But I have to be in friendly territory to do it, according to what I just read there. So you are going to hop over there so that you can be upgraded. Probably going to have to wait. Okay, you just fortify in the city. I'm not sure what the quicker path would be into my territory, but we'll go this way. Okay. Move this guy into my own territory, then we can upgrade him. What do we have here, though? Wonder completed. An unmet player has finished building the World Wonder Pyramids. Okay. We have to choose our own our research here. So at the moment, You don't have currency. That'll take 5 turns. Then we also have construction, which we can do a siege tower, and terracotta army, which is a wonder. And then we've got catapult and aqueduct. I think the engineering is what we're going to go for here. And it looks like we're actually in the classical era. It didn't give me a pop-up for that, but we clearly are by where we are in our tech. And we have to choose production. You finish the watermill. So at this point, we've got a lot of different things we can do. Encampment I saw was that nice defensive structure that my enemy have. And honestly, it might be a good idea to like buy this tile and then put an encampment there, because that puts it within striking range of the Congo's city. That's just a thought for this particular city. All right, so Valletta. I'm thinking holy site here. And we'd benefit by putting it here or here. I'm thinking here because the desert so far seemingly doesn't have a whole lot else you can do with it. And I'm assuming that the bonus is from the oasis. It's probably... I'm not actually sure what the bonus is for here. Maybe the mountain? And then there's a +1 bonus here. Maybe it's the forest. The forest must do it. So we've got 2 forests here. Yeah, that's probably it. In any case, let's go ahead and buy this tile. Yeah, see, it shows me right here. So we've got 2 forests, gives +1 faith. So as I said, I'm going to go ahead and plop it down here. Because again, deserts really don't do anything else for me. So we'll put the holy site right there. Yes. Okay. And that looks like it for let's go on to the next turn. Uh-oh. What happened there? Did he try? He's trying to convert my people over here to Eastern Orthodoxy, it looks like. I'm not exactly sure how I see the whole religion thing. Alright, so we've got... Here we go. 2 of the people out of the 6 believe in Eastern Orthodoxy. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit of a problem here. So let's see, what do we have over here? So 4 of the population believe in our religion, Sikhism. Alright, so that's something I have to keep an eye on. Now, I'm assuming missionaries are something that we could possibly produce. Let's see. I do not see anything here that says missionary, so maybe we get them from the holy sites. Although technically, this should count as a holy site. But I guess we'll find out once I build the one over here. Alright, so choose production. Where else do we need to choose production? Over here. Okay, so I think at this point, Ancient Walls makes a lot of sense. This is kind of on the front line. And it'd be a good idea to have the defensive. I probably need to start working on traders in the near future. So I'll think about doing that with my capital. So that we can establish things and have roads to move on. Okay, so let's go through the units that need orders. So it costs us 45 gold to upgrade. Your civilization needs 1 iron to upgrade this. Oh, we don't have iron. Okay, so do we have iron anywhere that we can see? Cattle. Here we go. Over there. Iron. Don't see any other sources of iron. Oh, here's one over here. Iron. Okay. Don't know if there's an easy way to get to that. Maybe I should send my scout back across the river and search over that way. Alright, well anyway, continue to move my military units around here. I could always, like, quick buy a scout. How much would that cost me? A scout would cost 120. It's something I could actually purchase. Fortunately, that city is occupied at the moment, so it doesn't let me. But if I move the archer, it should let me, right? There we go. Go ahead and buy a scout. And then next turn, I'll use that to explore down here. We need to get a nice source of iron. That's going to be a key thing to do. But in any case, I think it's a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.